I had this plan that I was gonna walk to the military pay headquarters, go from DC to Indianapolis, and just throw the money back at the government and say, you know, what I did was wrong, let alone to get paid for it. And here's the money, and if I need to spend the rest of my enlistment in prison, then that's where I need to be. Well, a conscientious objector, the official version of it is, it's a military process that says at the time of your enlistment it was compatible with your beliefs to partake in war and violence and killing, and something's happened since that time where you can no longer do those things.
We're going this way, and then at the end of that row we'll start back with number whatever is chronologically after that one.
Okay, so bring back the extras.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
What about the ones that are right here?
If you're used to grip my mind, I was so afraid that I'd join the army to kill those I feared so that they couldn't come to America to kill me. My actions have hurt many people, and I finally realized that if anything makes sense in this world, it is love, not just for people I like, love for all.
So are flip-flops more comfortable than combat boots?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy letting my feet breathe. And I guess the reason I started writing and trying to come out and talk about this is one, because I think the nature of the dialogue that's gone on is one that has been quick to judge and I guess an error of self-righteousness. So that said, I think we should be slow to maybe judge the people involved and instead take a step back and look at it that if we do have a problem with this video, that it's an indication of problems with the larger system rather than putting that blame on just a few individuals. A lot of times we would just go, instead of doing a mission and kicking in people's doors or whatever, we'd go to the market and buy some bread and chicken or something like that. And so I guess to varying degrees there are ways of not going through with what you're supposed to do. And my girlfriend also got this for me for Valentine's Day last year. It was a map that had my bike route, obviously pretty well worn, and then a quote on the back that I really liked and I guess said enough that she thought it would fit well. Lately I've been putting up different videos that the group I mentioned in Afghanistan has been putting out, and they've put together some really powerful stuff, again just showing that all these stereotypes that it's easy to have about places like Afghanistan, that it's not really all like that. By refusing to take part in it anymore, I had different people calling me up and saying, different friends and family members who I had known for a long time saying, you know, you can't do this, and the reasons they would give usually had to do with money, saying that if I ended up going to jail, then I'd get a dishonorable discharge, and if I got that, then I couldn't have a good job or a good career, and I would be a poor person, and, you know, God forbid you become that. And, you know, that really kind of surprised me that all these ideas I was thinking through, that people weren't even talking about ideas or beliefs. It all had to do with money and whether or not I would have a wealthy life in the future, rather than acting on the beliefs and the position that I was in now. And that really got me to question, you know, you kind of think of all these armies in the past, or all these atrocities in the past, and, you know, it's easy to kind of stereotype or whatever and say those are evil, horrible people, but I'd think that the majority of people who went along with different atrocities throughout history were doing so because they wanted, you know, a nice, comfortable life. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but if that trumps acting on your own conviction, I think that's where you do have a problem.